In downtown Toronto, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Brad Keller.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Outside, C.J. Cron in now, takes ball one off the plate. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball third base side. Righty to the plate. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Shepard in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
Ryan Reynolds here. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down quietly. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Alex Wood. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. The lefty fires. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Look, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Next to hit, number 36. There's a strike. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. Snap throw to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ground ball could be two. Figueroa over to second. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes a ball.
Counts 1-0.
That's to third. Throws to first. And Bichette is retired. Inning over. Scoreless after one. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Keller back to work. Keller, the tall righty, 255 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Laced to right center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Josh Bell. And he pumps it a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now, Liover Peguero. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he's safe as the run scores from third. First and second, no outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. On the outside corner, strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, just have...
One at second. He's out. On to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alex.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Alex Wood. In the air, out towards left center. Bichette makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The pitch. Chopped left side. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Just missed.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The wind of the pitch. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
batting fifth, the third baseman,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Slapped foul. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ball one there. That's down and in. A slider missed. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Cruz on to first. And they get Biggio for the out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. And now the Pirates leadoff man, C.J. Cron. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
The batter, number 47.
Here's some real power at the plate. Shepard. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Shepard leads off first with one away. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Three-two. Check swing. Now would appeal to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
Up next to the plate,
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Man at second. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now in Toronto as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles. Wood back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And takes low for ball one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. Outside low, and that is ball one. And now the lefty. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one missing inside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Stepping in, Brad Keller puts a bunt down. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Tying run is in to score from second. We're tied at 1. And he's got a double.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Now the left fielder, 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The Jays push across a run on this double. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Kevin Gausman.
Kevin Gausman.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Josh Bell.
And here it comes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here is Henry Davis. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Now a fly ball to right center. Varsho after it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Mitch Keller. So digging in, Bo Bichette grounded out his first time. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, the catcher.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bowden Francis.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 44, Bowden Francis.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. He was walked intentionally his first time.
Joe.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that skips in the dirt. Francis, a 6'5" righty, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Close but called a ball. 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Yasver Zulueta appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Hit in the air, right field. Varsho moving under it, and there's one away.
Now back, the pitcher.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mitch Keller. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Forwards, flashes the leather on the running catch. So the lineup flips over. Now, C.J. Cron. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jared Jones. Now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The line to kick the pitch. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-0. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Bubba Chandler getting loose out there. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
3-0.
Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground, right side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Spencer.
And now for the Jays, Spencer Horwitz. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Bounce to third. Shepard. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. George Springer.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
There's a strike. Bounce to the left side. Shepard zips it across. That takes care of Springer. And that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Yasver Zulueta. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. He's a guy who does it all. And the pitch. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Missed inside with the curve. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Mesa, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 on, 1 out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. The pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 1 out. And now Liover Peguero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the corner for a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Way outside, and it gets away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. And the right-hander deals.
3-2.
That one not close. And it's 3-2. Reynolds, the runner at third. Bell over at second with 1 down. Rosario gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now at the plate, Henry Davis.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's the strike. Right-handed reliever. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Swings and misses. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bubba Chandler.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run. 0-1. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Righty delivers. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman warming up as well. 0-2 now. In the air, left side. Joe has a beat on it. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. That one's in there. Strike 1. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Down the line, thrown on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That's inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Dalton Varsho waiting to hit for Toronto. And the righty deals. Taps softly to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And Bichette is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Righty to the plate. A little bit high. And 1-1. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly and earn some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Marco Gonzalez comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Victor Robles. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Biggio off of first with 2 away. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Biggio around second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates 3. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Swanson on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Tyrone Taylor, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 15, Tyrone.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 2, Connor Joe.
The pitch.
Nope.
Just missed.
This is a
Count
very
1-0.
important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marco.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, number 19. Looking to start something with 1 gone. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got it. And 2 away to start the 7th.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Jake Fraley trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And fires in a fastball at 95. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a pitch. And another ball. Out there to center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Fraley. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Colin Holderman takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Colin Holderman.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Taylor.
And he deals right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Number 10, second baseman, Ahmed.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Addison Barger. One out, the base is empty for him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That misses. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So now a pinch hitter, Miguel Iraldo. The runner on first with two gone for him. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates 3. Now staying in the game on defense, Addison Barger. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also entering the game, number 2. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Miguel Iraldo. He's in at shortstop. Chad Green ready to go.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew McCutchen. And a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. Green, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Chopped to the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Edward Olivares looking to start something with one gone. In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Just missing there. 2-2.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Two and two. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Pirates trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing shortstop, number 43, Stone Joe.
First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Josh Bell waits on deck. The 3-1. Swing and a miss.
He got fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Garrett dives back in safely. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit It's 5-3. Edward Olivares. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Edward Olivares.
Also entering the game, Stone Garrett. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. On the mound now, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the game, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Sung-Chae Cheng. He's the new third baseman. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Rafael Lantigua.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
As the lefty gets to work, that one at triple digits. And here it comes. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher.
Now into the ball game on defense, Mitch Jebb. He's in at shortstop. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Orelvis Martinez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jose Trevino. Runner on first with one down for him. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Chapman throw over. Lantigua back on a dive. Man at first, one away. Two. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 6-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. And ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. To third. Tag. Got him. On the gun, swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In the air out towards right center. Olivares sizing it up. He's got it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. So remaining in the game defensively, Rafael Lantigua. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Devin Williams into the game.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of ninth inning comeback.
The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ball one. Kicks and fires. Gets the outside corner with that one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Henry Davis will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Joe stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. Outside low. And that's ball 2. They're down to their final strike. The Pirates down to their final strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. And that's ball 4.
Outside, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Termarr Johnson.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That one in there across the letters. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Righty delivers. Inside, almost got him.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And the pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Pinch hitter coming on. Ji-Hwan Bae.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Count 1-0.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The tying run at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Fought off foul. Swings and he breaks his bat, but that's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sends it to center, and this should be it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.